Hello everyone, and welcome once again to another video for the channel. On this occasion I bring you the scariest creature mods in Minecraft, focusing mostly on the creatures, in their capabilities and danger levels. For this, I have taken the liberty of creating the following graph, where we will catalog each of the different mobs that await us, and so we have a clearer idea of who they are. Those that do not represent as much danger, or directly who you shouldn't mess with. Zombie threat level. Enemy that pose as no danger, and an average player would be able to defeat without any problem. Golem level. Enemy that represents a challenge for players, and it can end your life if you are careless. Wither level highly dangerous enemy, but with the ability to be controlled, with the right preparation. Warden level a threat to the world that cannot be easily stopped. In most cases, you will only be able to escape from it. Herobrine level, entity with paranormal powers that cannot be stopped anywhere. And being in his presence, there would be no kind of salvation. And all this being said before we begin, let me ask you please, you subscribe and leave your like, since that will be helping me a lot to continue uploading content like this every week, and of course, also help me reach 100,000 subscribers. That there is less and less time left. And well, without anything else to say, now yes, let's go for the video. We start with the most harmless creature on the list. Ironically, we will be talking about Herobrine. This mysterious being will only appear to observe us, without saying or doing anything else. He will only be looking at us from afar from time to time. All to remind you that in your world you will not be alone. Zombie threat level. The Vallum is a mysterious entity of pure truth, with a demonic and skeletal appearance. This one will try to approach you slowly, with an innocent pose, to appear harmless, being able to easily escape from it. Once you have detected it, can be defeated with the help of a bow. But don't even think about confronting him. Hand-to-hand combat. Golem threat level. The Wilton will be a rather fearsome enemy. Well, although it will not have a very scary appearance, it will be very difficult to get out of this encounter alive. Announcing his appearance on the second day, creating a dense cloud of fog. For later at night, appear camouflaged as a tree. It will be a powerful creaking, who fuse his body with his heart, becoming unstoppable to blows, but very weak against light. Its main weakness, we can only resist the encounter, until he finally attacked. The only method to be able to finish him off. Threat level wider. The Knocker will be a kind of humanoid creature, quite disturbing in most cases, being harmless only by looking into the distance. Although from time to time this one will defend itself. Usually prefers windows to observe, inside our house, waiting for you so that he can attack. Zombie threat level. The Midnight Lurker will normally appear at night, or in dark caves. Curiously, we will have two facets of this monster. One where he will be afraid of us and run away from us, while on the other hand we will have its aggressive side. Being a fairly fast enemy, but we will have the ability to stop it in time. Golem threat level. The Silence will be a creature dimension, and will occasionally attack players. All this if you make too much noise. Although the creature will not do too much damage, we'll be unable to receive it. In addition, of course, to having enormous speed. You can only save yourself, being locked up for a few minutes, until it disappears. Golem threat level. The Death Angels are an alien race that arrive here via meteorites, which are very similar to the Warden. They will be guided by sounds to find their prey. Curiously, they will have a weakness, and they won't be very good swimmers. However, in case you are not there, near a large water fountain, these can easily finish you off, being practically immortal creatures, and that will have the ability to spread rapidly. Warden threat level. The distant demon. It will be a demonic creature with a completely dark appearance, with big eyes and protruding teeth. This will be launched towards the players with the intention and send them to their dimension, full of terrifying beings and a desolate atmosphere, which fortunately will only last a minute, to then return us to our world. At the moment, this does not represent a great danger to us. Maybe over time, this becomes one of the most dangerous beings that we have seen. Zombie threat level. The John will be a creature with the ability to increase its size. In its initial form, it will not represent too much danger. But if this is at its maximum size, it can be difficult to stop it. Although, if you keep your distance, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Zombie threat level. The man from the fog will be a paranormal entity that will appear every night, stalking us in the distance. If ignored, he will approach us. But if we get to look at it, may disappear. Although in the worst case, we'll end up going crazy and attack us at great speed. Golem threat level. The Sarabini is one of the high-ranking Los Angeles, and therefore being impossible to defeat. For our fortune alone may appear before players who do things wrong, killing villagers or animals excessively, in order to punish us, without giving us the opportunity, even being able to defend ourselves, being 100% death assured. Herobrine threat level. The Demon of Darkness. It will be a powerful, fast, and highly aggressive enemy, which will appear both in caves and on the surface, being able to find it when you least expect it. At night, well, this one, the moment it touches the sunlight, it will turn to stone, becoming completely harmless. Golem threat level. Rosberry will be a powerful, armless demon with a haggard appearance and moving in a disturbing way. This at least until we find some prey. This will be running quickly to finish us off, almost instantly. Fortunately, this being can only appear on rainy days. Wither threat level. Pigzilla. It will start out as a little pig-like anyway. Or at least that's what it seems, because this one will start to feed with the intention of increasing its size, increasingly feeding on larger creatures until it finally reaches its maximum size, where it will destroy everything in its path with its powerful destructive ray. Wither threat level. The Wendigo will be a terrifying wild creature, resembling a werewolf with deer antlers, that leaves devastation wherever it goes, warning us of their presence every night with a disturbing scream. It will be a creature that practically any night will be stalking the player, making it so that never again you will have the same peace of mind as before. Golem threat level. The Combinator will be small infected dinosaurs that will contain inside a creature that will be controlling them. Very similar to the mushroom from the Pokemon Parasect, these will be highly fast enemies, but only posing a significant threat if they are in a group. Zombie threat level. The Cave Dweller may be one of the monsters best known by the community. This, as its name says, will only appear in caves. If you happen to be stalked by this, the sounds of the caves will sound more frequently, until you finally meet him face to face. Sense is a highly fast enemy, but it can be controlled if you prepare enough. Golem threat level. And Night Stalker. It will be a mysterious creature, which will mainly be somewhat slow, so prepare for their attack, or even escape from it. It will be a simple task, easy to recognize from a distance, for his bright eyes in the dark. But once this gets close enough, will increase your speed greatly. Zombie threat level. The Spinawane will be a powerful Spinosaurus zombie that will appear at night, being a swift enemy and with a good amount of life. That will pose a threat if you are not well equipped. Golem threat level. Siren had this powerful paranormal being that will appear randomly in our world. If this is about to appear, we'll alert you of its presence with a strange sound in the air to finally begin to destroy everything in its path. No creature will be safe from their powerful attacks, being a highly dangerous enemy threat level. Warden. Steam is a danger. Paranormal entity that will only appear on rainy days. Curiously, this will be so dangerous that with his mere presence, it will be enough to finish us off. In many cases, you won't even be able to see its true form before this ends your life. Harebrained threat level. Law School Spider. They will be small red spiders with spider legs that will quickly attack the players. By themselves, they do not represent any type of danger. They will even do very little damage. Fortunately, they can only appear on rainy days. Zombie threat level. The case of Shin Sonic will be quite particular. Well, this will appear naturally in our world. If we are lucky, we will be able to stop its development before he manages to feed himself, being barely a zombie level threat. But if we were to give it the opportunity to grow, its strength will increase until it becomes totally unstoppable, and will even be able to generate around it an army of tails that will help him defend himself. But curiously, as if it were a bad joke, these are not even necessary. Harebrained threat level. But what did you think of this video? Which of all the creatures did you find most interesting? The terrifying. What other creature would you have added to the list? Or also, what other kind of mods would you like to see in an upcoming video? I'll be reading you in the comments. And well guys, I hope you liked it. That they are fun, which is the most important thing for me. If you liked the video, I will ask you to please leave your like. You will comment what you thought of this video. What other types of videos would you like to see on the channel? And also subscribe. That is very important. Remember that the gloves do not go on the legs. And see you in the next video. Bye.